I promise, I am very smart. I forgot to unmute myself. Struggling. Please forgive. We had to add a new scene for this stream. So, once again, everything is shifted farther down on my controller, and I keep forgetting about it. So, hello everybody, welcome to my stream, thank you for coming. I am playing Cinderella Phenomenon today, and I am struggling, as you can already tell. Okay, I have actually already played this game several times. I have almost 20 logged hours on this game. It is very fun. It is amazing. I love it. So, without further ado, I already know the basics of playing a Rinpie visual novel. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there were two crystals. One was the Crystallum Lucis, protected by the ruler of the fairies. The other was the Crystallum Tenebrarum, which was watched over by the high leader of the witches. The Lucis was sustained by love, happiness, and joy. The Tenebrarum by fear, anger, and hatred. The fairies and witches lived in harmony with the humans of the kingdom. They regulated the powers of the crystals in order to maintain balance between darkness and light. Of course Val is chanting scuff. For there can be no joy without sadness, no courage without fear. The kingdom was at peace for a time. Then one day, a traveling bard decided to write stories, tales of the magic and wonders of the kingdom. He named these stories fairy tales. In fairy tales, the light always emerged victorious, and true love was a usual reward. The fairy tales spread farther than could have been predicted. The humans of the kingdom began to believe that fairy tales were true, and that the magic of the witches was inherently wicked and cruel. The witches became hated and feared. Eventually, they were hunted like animals. The witch hunt. The high leader of the witches, in all of her anger, created the fairy tale curse. You think we are wicked? So be it. Just as you have taken our happily ever afters, we shall take yours. The witches used the fairy tale curse to attack humans indiscriminately, ultimately throwing the kingdom into chaos and darkness. The ruler of the fairies, the Lucis bearer, sought to regain peace. But the witches were blinded by their hatred for humans, who were responsible for the witch genocide. A terrible war, the Great War, began. Eventually, the Tenebrarum bearer, the high leader of the witches, was finally defeated. The Tenebrarum was lost, peace was restored, and the light once again triumphed. But darkness can never fully disappear. It waits in the shadows, patient for when its time will inevitably return. Contract, sign here. Ajax. I love the prologue. My name is Ajax Riella Britain, daughter of King Gennaro Britain III. I am the crown princess of the kingdom of Angiel. At least, that was who I used to be. But that was before yesterday, when I became a victim of the infamous fairy tale curse. MC! She's so cute! Everyone has forgotten my birthright. Now I am nothing more than a lowly peasant. I feel like I'm stuck in a nightmare. But no, this is my reality now. I still have no idea what I must do to break the curse. I close my eyes and remember that day. Remember. It had started out like any other day. Have you heard? Another person was cursed! ... I'm on my way to the dining hall for breakfast when I stop and listen to the sound of hushed voices. There are two maids standing next to each other with brooms in hand. These two are slacking off again. That's terrible. What fairy tale curse was it? They say it was Pinocchio. Pinocchio? The fairy tale with the lying boy whose nose grows longer? That's awful. I know I wasn't here long ago, but I have to leave now. Off to my dad's. I'll text you later, Ajax. I love you. Okay, bye, Ash. Drive safe. You know, more and more people have been getting cursed lately. You think those wicked witches are up to something again? I thought the fairy tale curses would stop after you-know-who was defeated. You two were hired to work, not to talk. Alright, I am giving the MC a British accent just for distinction. Distinction from the NPCs. We're so sorry, Your Highness. As can only be expected from the likes of them. ... Another fairy tale curse. The fairy tale curse started spreading even before the Great War began. I do not have much interest in its effects, even now. After all, most humans probably deserve to get cursed. The victims are weak. Angiel would be better off without the dead weight. If it were up to Mother, the curse would have been banished from Angiel the instant they fell prey to it. But Mother is not here anymore. And she will not come back. Ever. You're playing Karma's route. You're playing Karma's route. Princess, the king and queen are waiting in the dining hall. I'm on my way. The king, Ophelia, and Rod are all present in the dining hall. Someone is conspicuously missing, but I ignore their absence. Ah, yes! I forget how much talking there is in this. Y'all can see the text, it's fine. Y'all can see the text. Good morning! Ophelia, she's so pretty. Ophelia. You think everyone pales in comparison to your mother. Rod! He is very pretty. Wait, 2 years my junior. She's 17. That is a child! That is a 15-year-old child. I never actually thought about that before. He's so tiny. Sebastian! I love the rabbit. It's so cute. Emily! Wow, MC, you would hate Halara. Everyone meet Emmeline. Everyone tell Emmeline you love her. She is baby. She is precious. She is so sweet and amazing. I love her very much. Okay. Thank you for your time. Here she is. Good morning, Emmeline. ... As she deserves to. She deserves to act like your blood. Girl, no one cares. Not everyone is out to get you, dearest. Oh, by the way, chat, I'm painting my nails while I play. So, if I'm on a screen for longer than I'd usually be, that is why. I'm sure certain members of chat are going to appreciate that. Can confirm, I love fairy tales. They're so good. They're so sweet. I love them. I love this silly little family so much. It's so strange that the library didn't have any of them to begin with. That is because Mother hated them. She had all the books burned. Alright, who knows that burning books is bad? Raise your hand. I should hope that all of chat has their hands raised. Such charming stories. Fairy tales mislead humans into believing they can have things they do not deserve. No one deserves anything. How about that? Fame, riches, love, happily ever afters. King Gennaro, just so disappointed. Just no come to fruition exactly as they want them to. The humans blame the witches for granting them in the first place. You implying about the witches? I am directly stating, actually. The atmosphere shifts, the air in the room going heavy. Stagnating air is often a sign of foreshadowing in stories that everything is about to go horribly wrong. To quote Yuri. Continue to om nom nom. No, King Gennaro, she doesn't have any idea what she's talking about. You know this. Ah yes, but see, have you ever met Redacted? Even now, they still spread the fairy tale curse to our innocent subjects. Okay, but have you ever met Redacted? Truth is, I know very little about the time witches had free reign over Angio. Yeah, because Redacted. Valor is laughing at me right now. Probably laughing at me liberally using Redacted because of spoilers for the game. I was very young then, and Mother forbade me to leave the palace, sometimes even my room. Oh no! Mother Gothel? You know nothing of our struggles, our suffering. No, okay. Mother kept me away from everyone. Sobs. I just horribly flooded this cuticle with base coat. Oh, no. My hands are extremely shaky at the moment, which is very upsetting. How do you know the cursed are innocent? People have been toiling day and night to rebuild Angiel after the Great War. People are the kingdom's foundation, and I am endlessly grateful for their determination and resolve. Every day I wonder what your mother taught you about. Leave Mother out of this. Dear, please. ... The ... dots are so much more ominous in this game than literally any other visual novel I've played. Darling, your father didn't mean to. I am not one of your children, Ophelia. I do not need your sympathy. Oh dear. Are you sure? Somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed 5 decades ago. Wait, no, she's not 50. Hang on. Someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed a decade ago. ... Wait, no, that's not ... Exclamation mark series. There we go. I'm smart, please believe. You will show your mother respect. She's not my mom! Kids these days. Oh my goodness. Down my fork and knife and stand up. Why not take the knife to your room? Grab say-so knife. Bring say-so knife with you. I wish I had been able to get say-so knife set up before stream. I'm very sad about that. You are not done, young lady. Sit down and eat your food. Yas Queen, spill the tea. Oh, I am finally processing math. Also, the fact that Rod is 15 explains why he acts like that. father was the only one that was there for me. Sobs. What accident during the Great War, Ajax? What accident, huh? 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 Mithros. Hello, Mithros. Oh wait, no, that's Fritz. My bad. I am so used to Mithros popping up out of nowhere, I forgot about this. The boy. This is the other precious baby. Okay.
Mommy.
He is even more precious than Emmeline, and I do not say this lightly. I love Fritz. It's the king, the queen, and Princess Emmeline. It's all three, actually. I love him. He's so good. Oh. I love him. I know, right? He himself is just very pretty. I actually would be playing his route today, but I don't know if you have to jump through hoops to unlock his route in Evermore. So, yeah. This was a sign Fanart becoming my personal knight, as he should be. His presence is the only company I can tolerate nowadays. Good for him. Good for him. Wait on the throne room then. Okay. Okay. I'm normal. It's just so baby. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him and his monochromatic color palette except for the gold. I love him. She hasn't smiled since she was 5. It's okay. It's nothing personal. Oh, Spectra. Dot, dot, dot. Time I'll see you at 10. What's at 10? 10 was 4.5 hours ago. Wait, no, not 4.5, 3.5. Right? No. I can't do math. Yes, she has forgotten Fritz. She's very good at that. She probably blocked it from her memory. So cute. Look at your silly little smile. Look at him. Okay. I'm done. Been 2 days since the king issued the order. It's only an order because you are stubborn and recalcitrant. Dot, dot, dot. He could send maids, but he's sending you. Deal with it. to send her with her maids. I just scraped the excess nail polish off the wrong side of the brush. Flooded my cuticle. I'm very smart and good at painting my nails, please believe. Give an effort to get along with your sister. Absolutely not. I will make no such effort. Valora, I'm not making an effort to get along with you. Let's fight. Rawr. Wolf. Very pointedly says stepsister. Never mind, we're back to getting along.
Okay. Diabolical thing found out.
She's your sister and you will treat her and Rod as if they were of your own blood. But if she did that, then redacted, 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 redacted. Days from now, you're going to accompany Emmeline outside. Touch grass, bestie. Exclamation points. It's been 4 years since you left the palace. Are you sure it's only been 4? Are you sure she did that when she was 13? Was in the grip of war back then, but now the kingdom is safe and back to its former glory. Oh no, not the glory days. I don't think the game devs have a grasp on how long it takes to rebuild a kingdom, but I'll allow it. I want you to see how beautiful Angiel really is. A princess must know the kingdom. Go with Emmeline and she will show you the town that you will only ever see through your windows. I know what's coming. Is that an order? Of course it's an order. You are stubborn and recalcitrant. If it needs to be. Oh, wow. Ajax. Very good. Very smart. Did not just get black nail polish all over your fingers because your hands jerked. Excellent work. 10 out of 10. Understood. Stabbed self in cuticle with nail polish brush. This nail is going to need a second coat of polish because I'm very smart. Palaces 4 years ago when the king took me with him to check on the people after the Great War had ended. Self from memory. Hey, you should remove yourself from this memory a little faster. I would love to know why my left hand is so much shakier than my right today. The boy! The baby! Dot dot. Thus saith Fitzgerald, the best of this entire cast. Because he is Fitzgerald, the best of this entire cast. That's how he can be so sure. Well, actually, it's a toss-up between Fritz and Waltz, now that I think about it. For best character of the cast. Because Waltz is phenomenal. What do you mean that's precisely the problem? Oh, right. You have mental issues. It's okay, me too. If you'll excuse me, I shall see you later. No, no excuses. Stay on my screen, please. No! Delora! Hello, Delora. Same vibes as my hello, Monica. No. Resurrection is not a thing in this world. I'm sorry. Okay, I had to say something off stream to Val. That's all, thank you. I wish you could talk to me, you and the others. Ha 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 ha. the only ones I can trust. Oh no, have you considered it's because they're not sentient, thinking, feeling, talking, walking beings? Like humans, they will never betray me. Judas, no! They will never hurt me. They will always be there for me. Oh no! The moment I saw Halara, I knew she was special. She was different. So elegant and realistic, it was almost as if she was breathing. The people in chat who have heard me yelling about this game before, you know. She was a gift from the king on my 17th birthday. I started receiving dolls from him when mother passed away. Well, you see? Redacted. Mother does not believe in birthday celebrations. Oh no. But every year at midnight, a letter would appear under my door. Contained instructions leading me through the palace on an adventure to a room filled with gifts, cakes, and sweets. Well, you see, redacted. It was all redacted. Oh, I wish I was playing Waltz's Route today. Oh, I so wish. Child's dream. Fascinated by the dolls, but always held a little greeting card. Card with the words "I love you" on it, signed by M. Hard for me to keep the celebrations a special secret, but I didn't need to be told that. Mother always found a way to show me she still cared, in her own way. Secret celebrations had stopped as soon as she had disappeared. Well, you see, redacted. Oh no, a maid has requested thine presence. This better not be another lecture. Tell him I'm on my way. She will do no such thing. You will simply walk quickly. Yeah? Stabbed myself in the cuticle with the nail polish brush again. I'm so smart and good at nail, please believe. Bye-bye, Halara. That's Mithros. Hello, Mithros. The Royal Advisor. What do you mean, the Royal Advisor? She can't look too much like her mother. She doesn't have a tan. Because she doesn't go outside. Mr. Mithros talking to mother's portrait when he thinks no one is looking. This man is insane. I can't bring myself to think highly of him. Good. Something about him that puts me on edge. You really wanted to see the king? I shall not keep you then. Good. Until our next meeting, dear princess. ... Your Majesty. No, I'm not. I don't want to go outside.
love the dolls.
Mm-hmm, sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you keep saying, mm-hmm. I need you to be able to interact with and learn about the people of Angiel, about our subjects. Will not learn anything I do not already know. Mm-hmm, so you say. What can she say? She learned well from Mother Dearest. You do not see clearly. Then get her glasses. If you would only open your eyes, you would be able to see how good people really are. I believe I'm already quite capable of seeing the true nature in people. After all, I have seen that there is no good in you. Ooh, snap! He looks so disappointed. Jax, where were you when I needed you 4 years ago? Where have you been ever since? Back then I'd been overflowing with grief and pain. Yeah, you just lost your mom at 13. It's entirely too young for that. I'd hoped that maybe then you would have shown me love and compassion. Even just a hug to let me know someone was there. The disappointment continues. It had been a childish hope. I had been left alone. I did not see him for months, had barely even heard his voice. You cannot rely on anyone but yourself. You cannot trust anyone but yourself. Oh boy, do I have news for you! If you get Jesus for the cost of $3.99, this is what you have taught me, Your Majesty. I just killed me and Valora both. Nice. There is nothing I can do to atone for what I did. Ah! But please, Ophelia and her children are not a part of that. Au contraire! Au contraire, King Gennaro. They do not deserve to be hated. Well, they don't deserve to be hated, true, but they do, in fact, have to do with this, actually. 'Cause see, you marrying Ophelia, like, as soon as your late wife died, did not help her mental issues any, King Gennaro. In the end, they still matter more to him than I ever did. Au contraire.
Well, see, redacted.
Well, see, redacted. Information from Walt's root, redacted.
Right.
Enough, I have already said I will go. So true. Of course everyone's waiting outside. After somebody's. Oh, I know what's coming. I wish I didn't. Oh, I'm gonna be cringing so hard. There is the. How can you be so sure? ... It was an order. Not disobey an order from the king. Excuse me. Monarchy! Monarchy! Viorica! Another precious, sweet baby. Princess Emmeline, how good to see you. Ignoring her as she embraces her friend. Yes, ignore the dumb blonde. It's around the small shop. The dolls displayed are nowhere near the quality of the ones in my room. Of course not. It's a poor people shop. Sushi buy gifts for her friends here. Can't believe I'm outside of the palace. He's so cute. Fritz, you are the shining light of good in this horrible situation. For me and for the NC. What happened to you? He's just so good. I absolutely love the trope of a relationship between a knight and the person he's sworn to protect. It's just so good. It's just so good. Only job is to relax and enjoy yourself. She'll be doing that as soon as she gets back to the palace. It's fine. She's fine. Everything's fine here now. You ask the impossible of me. Frown immediately. There's no need to be so formal, Viorica. I'm still the same as I was. The NC is just like me, but like stupid. Sprouts come along as well. The boy! The idiot 15-year-old blonde man! I'm serious. The realization that Rod is 15 just sheds an entire new light on this game. Your Highness, the Crown Princess Ajax! And the crowd goes silent! Look on Viorica's face as she takes a step back from me is all too familiar. Real. Fear. Apologies for being so rude, Your Highness. Good morning. Oh, hi, Mom! Welcome, welcome! Hey! This is why she doesn't go outside, and the fact that she doesn't go outside is the reason this happens! Nice! We love a good vicious cycle. And this is Sir Fitzgerald, Sir Alcaster's son. And everything immediately becomes awkward for everybody again. The boy. It's a pleasure to meet you, my lady. The boy, polite as he should be. And Viorica losing her mind because he's pretty. No, he's not handsome, he's pretty. Just, I'm sorry? And Elane's face. Please don't mind her. I'm minding her. And everything's awkward for everybody. Right. Aha, aha, aha. So, what brings you all the way here? It's a toy shop. What do you think would bring her all the way here? Also, moment of appreciation for the number of pop culture references in this game. Princess Tiana and Princess Belle.
Wait, what?
Valora never noticed.
Oh.
Princess Tiana, Princess Belle. Yeah.
How did I ever notice?
Because you are very smart. Boys from here? Are you sure?
That one also reminds me of something, but I have no idea what.
Princess Anastasia?
Maybe.
It's the only one I can think of. Anyways. Of course I am. Sits there, arms crossed, pouting. Series of exclamation points. Yes, of course. Yes, apologize. Yes, queen. Apologize profusely for existing. They're all just so upset with her. Have you ever considered that you are perpetuating this cycle? I can barely breathe in here. Baby, that is called a panic attack. Generally. Just want to go back to the palace. Karma! Karma! Referencing the title, this is the redhead. This is the redhead that we will be wooing in this stream. This is the redhead.
That was bad.
I love and adore Karma. Good. Excellent. 10 out of 10. Yes. To this point, I had always considered Mother to be the fairest beauty in the land. Well, that's because redacted. Redacted. Information that you'll find out later. Redacted. The lady that walks in proves me wrong. Her beauty is mesmerizing and clearly without peer. Everyone in the shop is openly staring. Aha. Oh, you're early today, ma'am. I have some important errands to run later today. Are the items ready now? Oh, of course. Let me go fetch them for you. I'll just be one moment, Emmeline. Why is she smiling at me? Aha! Okay. I am so sorry if me just slapping my desk and computer is picking up on mic. I just... Be quiet, McAfee. I do not care. Anyways. I just hope that if it is picking up, it adds to the comedy. Yes, Evelyn, I agree. Right? Any girl standing next to her becomes hopelessly ugly by comparison. Gotta love drag queens, am I right? She's new around town. Some say that she's a fairy. Yeah, oh please. fairies had saved Angiel from the witches 4 years ago. Actually, it was Redacted. It was all thanks to Redacted, who was working behind the scenes and gets no credit. Everyone, thank Redacted right now.
Thank you, Redacted.
Thank you, Valora, for playing along with me. Everyone considers them as our saviors. No, you should consider Redacted your savior. Yet the fairies are still unable to stop the fairy tale curse from spreading. There you go. Thank you so much. No, thank you. Yes, Viorica, thank you for making everything awkward for everyone for a solid 10 minutes. Rod doesn't hope to see you again soon, Viorica. I have future knowledge. Does this make me a time traveler? Oh dear. Yes, leaving the palace was a bad idea. While I'm out, I'm the center of attention. Some townsfolk point and stare at me. Most, however, make a point of avoiding me. Good for them. I would too. Like I'm the plague. Some spiteful stares, but thankfully none are nearly as intense as they were 4 years ago. Well, you see, redacted. I think Laura is dying in Fortnite. I'm sure the townsfolk are only surprised to see you again after so many years. I mean, yeah, but no. But yeah. Right. It's a mad lag behind us, which leaves me, Emily, and walking beside me. Fritz, you may wish to be a bit closer of a comforting presence for your charge. Just a thought. I cannot decide which is worse, the staring or her company. It's definitely the staring. Emmeline is fine. It's not her fault you suck. Waltz! 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 Waltz!
The other. God, that looks good.
So long since I last watched one. Street performance? So good. My name is Waltz and I'm here to spread some happiness and magic. He's just like me, for real, for real. Petals start to rain down from the sky. Yes, Emmeline, but you know what's prettier? Redacted. It's an honor to have you in attendance. He's so good. Please accept this humble gift. Redacted. So, fun fact. I was actually supposed to have special sprites for playing this and Evermore, but I forgot to ever actually finish making them and saving them. So I will probably only have them for Evermore. The boy looks at me as if expecting some kind of reaction. That's because he is expecting a reaction that you don't remember to give him. He sighs and gives me a wry smile. He's so good. He is so good. I adore him. Hope to see you again during the next show. I'll definitely try. Okay. I'm calm. I'm normal.
Yes, normal.
Maybe someday we'll get to see some musicians too. I am musicians, but unfortunately I am not a straight performer in this universe. Why do you not intend to leave the palace again, huh? Emmeline, don't act surprised. But you don't like it out here? How did I grow up here? I love Ajax, and this is my favorite part of the kingdom. Oh no, how horrible. Your stepsister, who has been very clear about the fact that she doesn't like you, doesn't want to go out on the town with you again. How shocking. Well, she did not want to share this with you, Emmeline, obviously. I know you didn't really want to come, but you still tagged along. She tagged along because it was an order, okay? That means a lot to me, so thank you. Don't thank her, thank King Gennaro. Eesh. I did not do this for you. I am only here because the king ordered me to go with you. And ... I just want us to be closer, Ajax. I would like to try and be your friend. Good luck with that, Emmeline! With deepest sincerity, good luck! I do not want or need your friendship. You'll see. You'll see, MC. No matter how you act around me, we are not and will never be sisters. I'd take care to remember that if I were you. But don't make the baby cry! I will get you! Protective younger brother for the win. I gotta say though, the plush bunny really takes away from the intimidation factor. This is the first one I've ever seen him angry. She is precious. Now, MC, apologize. You're not Coldplay, it's not too late. Let me go. Both of you ought to stay away from me. And once again, everything's awkward for everyone. Dun da dun. Expressions mirror the looks of disdain I saw years ago. Well, have you considered redacted? Anger, disgust, hatred. I'm just distressed. I begin to walk away. It's like, Fritz. He's so good. She is not. Yet. Don't follow me. Princess! No! Just my cloak, making sure my face is hidden from view. I never should have left the palace. As I walk around, I watch the people bumbling down the streets. Bumbling like bees, or bumbling like babbling baboons? Bumbling like bees, got it. So carefree, they work so hard for so little reward. They could work their entire lives and never have a fraction of what I have. And yet, they are happy. And I... ... A niece! A niece, another baby! She's so sweet. Her niece lost her job at the palace. It's true, Crown Princess Ajax made sure the poor girl was fired. Ah, yes. Tries up and mentioning my name. Not again. A niece? Was that the name of that one maid that tore Halaara's dress? If so, my decision to fire her was justified. So you think. The palace maid cannot be clumsy. Why should I tolerate poor performance? What did I do that was so wrong? I know that a niece. Hard-working and big-hearted, very good with medicine. Shame she lost her job so quickly. You know how hard the Crown Princess is to please. My friend at the palace says she doesn't even smile, only goes around with that cold look on her face. That's probably why they call her the Ice Princess. Exclamation points. Ice Princess? So all those times I heard the servants saying that, I'd always suspected they were talking about me. Who else would they be talking about? Emmeline's definitely not icy. She's the complete opposite of our Princess Emmeline. So true and real. Child's an angel. We all know she should be Crown Princess. Annoyance begins to simmer inside me. Well, don't boil over. Oh, hey, just like what we were talking about in youth group last night. Getting mad? Walk away. If it sucks, hit the bricks. Ever since Emmeline entered my life, I am always being compared to her. And now I have become second best. I am Ajax Riel of Britain, daughter of King Gennaro Britain III and the Crown Princess of the Kingdom of Angiel. I am of royal blood. She is nothing. Fritz! The boy! Princess, you must come back with me. It's getting too late for you to remain outside. Princess? Are you alright? Are you hurt? He is so good. He is so good. He is so concerned over this woman. No need to fuss. Let us return to the palace. Leaving the palace was physically and mentally draining. My bed is welcoming to my unusually heavy body. I turn my head and meet Halaara's glassy gaze from where she sits on my shelf. I left the palace today, Halara. It was the same as all those years ago. Everyone looked at me like I was... What have I ever done to deserve those looks? What haven't you done to deserve those looks at this point? How can I be so hated? Ice Princess. I wish Mother was here. I look at the smiling faces of my dolls. At least I still have all of you. Good night, Halara. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Singing? But who? Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. I blink my eyes open, only to see Dolores sitting in front of me on the bed. Moonlight spills across her delicate features. How I wonder what you are. Wasn't she on the shelf with all of the other dolls when I went to bed? Laura? It's almost time. I pinch my cheeks to make sure I'm not dreaming. Okay, now for the joke that I made to Val earlier. Can you imagine how hard it was for her to keep her mouth shut while, during the scene earlier where the MC was talking to her? Can you imagine how difficult that was? It hurts. Only 10 minutes before the clock strikes 12. I hope you're ready, princess. She is so pretty. Delora is so pretty. I am very salty towards her, but she is very pretty, and she's a very good character. What? My doll just turned into a human! How? Well, you see. Who are you? You know who I am. I've been watching you since the day your father gave me to you. What is happening? I don't think I've ever been so confused in my life. Well, that's saying something considering how often you're confused. All the answers will come with time, but right now, I am here to give you something, princess. Yes. Cinderella's very own glass slipper. It's beautiful. Too beautiful. Then a realization begins to dawn upon me. Oh no, realizations. You're a witch! Smart girl, I knew you'd figure that out eventually. Now it's time to say goodbye to your precious crown. What? Oh, it's stars. Stars, my beloved. Sweet dreams, Cinderella. Hey! Wake up, girl! Huh? Where am... Ow, my head! You have some nerve sleeping in front of my shop. Leave before a customer sees you! Exclamation marks. I was in my room. How am I here? Did you not hear what I said, you filthy child? Filthy? You would speak to your crown princess in such a manner? Well, she wouldn't. 'Cause you're not. If you're the crown princess, then I'm the queen. You must have been knocked on the head quite hard to have such grand delusions. I am not delusional. I am Ajax Riella Britain, blood daughter of King Gennaro Britain III and the crown princess of Angio. Right. The king never had a daughter with that witch. Is she referring to Mother? Witch? Don't pretend to be stupid, girl. I can only stare at her, puzzled. Our good king only has stepchildren, Princess Emmeline and Prince Rod, and you are most definitely neither of them. What? Now get gone before you go spouting your crazy gibberish at my customers and scare them away. With a huff, she leaves me to my own rapidly turning thoughts. Oh no. The wheel keeps spinning round and round. Oh no, not the lack of shoes! No, this cannot be happening. Something shines against my chest and I reach up to grab it. It all floods back. Nar. Delora being a witch, Cinderella's glass slipper. This is not a dream. Delora gave me the fairy tale curse. Oh no! Weep. My hands begin to tremble. I must return to the palace to speak with the king. Good luck! Let me in. Let me in! Sorry, girl, but this place is off limits to uninvited guests. You do not understand. Well, yeah, and he isn't going to. As low as I am to call him that, I have to. No one will believe me if I'm addressing him by title. No one's gonna believe you anyway. It's okay. You best leave now, nice and quiet, before we have to force you. If you would only make way for the king! Fun fact, every time I played this for the longest time, I read that as knight E, not knight C. The gates swing open and 3 horses trot out. Soldiers ride 2 of the horses, while the last horse has a different, familiar rider. Oh no. She is about to make this awkward for everyone. Father! I immediately moved to block the path of his horse. Girl, are you looking to get trampled? The soldiers moved to hold me back. Majesty. What is this? What's this? What's this? Your Majesty, this girl is claiming to be your daughter. Daughter? Both of my stepchildren are in the palace right now. Oh, I can't imagine how must it hurt to not even have your dad recognize you. Can't relate. I actually have a good dad.
And you don't have a fairy tale curse.
What?
I said, and you don't have a fairy tale curse.
True, yeah. Even father is a part of this? Well, of course. Oh the guy. The witch has cursed me. For once in your life, just once, help me. You must believe me. Oh no! As I said before, the dot dots in this are so much more ominous than any other game that I have played. Tell me, where is your family child? In the palace? Why are you all alone? Because you're in the palace. He looks at me with pity in his eyes. Oh dear. I have stabbed myself in the final cuticle that I had not previously stabbed myself in. Valora, I'm going to need some serious help with cleanup later. He is looking at me more kindly as a peasant than he ever did when I was the crown princess and his daughter. Well, you see, redacted. I recoil. You must be hungry. Take this. Pouch of gold. This should feed you and your family for a day or two. Aha, she has no family. Not in this moment. Kingdom offers work opportunities to those who need them. Please let your parents know. What parents? One of them is dead and the other is the king. I do not want your pity, Father. This is the opposite of the Luke and Darth Vader situation. Please escort this girl back to her home, make sure she gets there safely. At once, Your Majesty. Well, you see, I'm already there. I watch as my father and his 2 guards ride away on their horses, leaving me to stand in their dust. Well, you could always step to the side. You could always step to the side to get out of the dust. He left me alone. Again. Well, yeah. What was he supposed to do? Listen to the insane ramblings of a madwoman? Where's your home, girl? There's nowhere left for me to go. Father has forgotten me. Arnar! Leave me. Now look here, our orders were to leave me alone. Painting nail. Thank you for your patience. Suit yourself. Can't say we didn't try. Don't cause any more scenes, little girl. I watch with bleary eyes as the soldiers return to the palace. How can this be happening? I stare at the small pouch in my hands. I don't know what hurts more. The fact that I have just been unceremoniously paraded away from my home like I am nothing more than a piece of garbage, or the fact that my own father does not recognize me. Oh, look at that girl's hideous dress! How difficult it is to be poor. I clutch the pouch closer to my chest as I run into an empty alleyway. I huddle in a corner, trying to become as small as possible. I squeeze my eyes shut, hoping that when I next open them, everything will be back to normal. It is not. Ah, yes. Hello, Mother. The world is cruel. People will only ever hurt you. But they're always so nice to me. That is only because you are the crown princess. They will only ever think of what they can take from you. I am trying to protect you, my love, and that is why you must never leave the palace. Never leave Mother. I'm the only one who will ever love you so much. Do you understand? I understand. Don't. Yes. When I open my eyes, I'm still on the streets. I must have fallen asleep. But the nightmare continues. I am cold in my rags. I hold myself for warmth, willing some of the cold away, but fail miserably. My feet are numb and in pain, caked in the dirt I have gathered from walking barefoot around town. Oh dear. Well, there's a frightful sight. Beggar probably thought she could try her luck with the nobility that live around here. Well, it's not her fault this is where Delora dumped her. Just look at how ragged she looks. Gotta love noble women, am I right? are you looking at? At two women that lack the basic manners of a noble upbringing. Silence, girl. Do you know who you're talking to? Should she? No, and I don't care. What nerve. There's no reason to stoop to a commoner's level. Is it really stooping to a commoner's level if the aforementioned commoner is just a cursed princess? I will remember you, and once I break this curse, I will make you regret your words. This is called holding a grudge and seeking revenge, dear. I'm acutely aware of the fact that I've not eaten anything for almost a day. Oh dear, that's not healthy. I've been sitting here thinking on the new mess that is my life. But moping around will not break my curse. Crying will not help either. I should find that witch first. But how? I have no idea where she is. Well, you see? You're about to! Delora, I swear I will make you regret doing this to me. When I find you, I will find food first. Yes, good girl, be intelligent, prioritize your well-being. Yas, queen. Is this all the king thinks I'm worth? No, that's all the king thinks an entire family is worth, actually. Girl, a dirty peasant like you has no place in this restaurant. But why? I can pay. Find another place. You're scaring away my customers. Am I not a customer? Shoo, there's nothing for you here. You just swatted me away like a fly. The nerve! The nerve on these people. Sensing that this will get me nowhere, I ball my hands into fists and walk away. I get the same treatment at the next 3 restaurants I try. I am treated as something less than dirt, like my money has no real value. I am the crown princess. They have no right to turn me away like this. Well, you see, you're not the crown princess at the moment, now are you? I've been eating stale bread, anything to keep the hunger at bay. The bed barely helps. Bed? The bread barely helps. I can talk, I promise. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a small bakery. There are croissants. Croissants on display that make my mouth water. Slowly, I begin to make my way over there. Why? 'Cause your feet are numb? 'Cause you've gone around in fancy shoes your whole life? Ow! My feet ache with every step. They look and feel even worse than before. Laura, could you open this water bottle for me, please? Thank you. How dare you? She stole a sip of my water.
Tax.
Tisk tisk. If only I had enough coins for a pair of shoes. Well, surely you have enough coin for, like, 2 millimeters of fabric. You can wrap those around your pinky toes at least. But food is more important. If the rags that I'm wearing and the pouch of money are all that I have, then I need to prioritize. So true. And I will die before I beg. That is true. She would die before begging. 2 croissants. You'll need to pay, girl. There are no free handouts here. I take a coin from my pouch and hand it to her. This should be more than enough. The shop owner stares at the coin before reluctantly taking it. She hands me 2 croissants in a paper bag. I will not ask where you got those coins. She really should have gotten change, but I don't think she thought about that.
More than enough when you get change. This works.
Real. Are you implying that I stole them? How else would a beggar like you get that amount of coin? Now be off with you, child. I won't have you scaring away any other customers. These people and their customers, jeez. The customer this, the customer that. The customer is here. Well, technically, she's not showing right now. The customer is over here. So this is the goodness of the people of Angiel. I take a bite out of one of the croissants, cringing a little at the dryness. Oh no, the croissant is bad.
You paid that much money and you got a bad croissant?
Hey girl. What now? We saw you at that shop. Want to share how you got your coins there? Well, you see, apparently, when you tell the king that he's your father, and you very clearly fully believe every word that you're saying, he will at least give you some gold. Excuse me. Look at her brushing us off like she's royalty or something. Well, you see, let me go. You ain't no better than us. Now be a good girl and hand over that pouch. Absolutely not. Not let these brutes take anything from me. I elbow the man in the stomach, then aim a kick at the other man's shin. I have an opening and I take it. What? I pull myself free and begin to run as fast as I can. Run, Forrest, run! Valora, are you okay? Huh? Hot sauce up your nose? Oh, dear God. Hey! Where do I go? I'm not familiar with the streets at all. It's highly likely I'm just going to hit a dead end. Where should I go? It's been a while, but I think Karma's to the left. I cannot let the pain in my feet or my exhaustion.
You made a decision?
No. No saves. No saves. We die like redacted at the end of redacted's route. Hang on. I have to finish this joke to Val. Okay, my joke to Valora is finished.
I don't like her.
You don't have to, dear. If I stop now, they will definitely catch me. Taking my coins might not be the worst thing they do. A dead end. And we're left to run now, girl. What do I do? Oh, I was right. Oh, I love it when I'm right. This is definitely not how you treat a lady. Huh? Who's there? A shadow looms above us. He has arrived! Look how pretty. Look.
Oh yeah. I love that photo so much.
Who are you? Oh, me? Just a passing gentleman concerned about a damsel in distress. Mm-hmm. Sure. He turns to the men, his expression calm, his eyes flashing dangerously.
I love the way you read things.
Now, shall I teach you gentlemen a lesson?
What, bro? I forgot how much I love the way you read things.
He's got a sword! Come back here, you coward! The two of us can take him! No, you really can't. You really, really can't. I think your friend has the right idea. I'm not the type to show mercy. This is way too much trouble for a little gold. That was the wrong sprite. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Struggling. Okay, there we go. That's the right sprite. All right, my lady. Oh, that. The boy. And the other boy. I cannot wait for y'all to find out the funny thing with these two. It is so funny. It is so funny. The boy from yesterday? A little slow, aren't you, kid? Don't call me that. These two know each other? I don't even know what's going on anymore. Good for you. You don't really want to. Oh, ill. My head is pounding and my feet feel simultaneously like they are frozen and on fire. My stomach rumbles, the hunger coming back with a vengeance. Oh no, this is what happens when you exercise. You're running away from robbers. My body feels light. Yeah, it's called being lightheaded. Princess! Lady Parfait will be able to help her. Are you sure? Are you sure? Because redacted. You're right. We need to move now before anyone else sees us. Yeah. Hang in there, princess. He's just so pretty. I love it when men with long hair. What is that in your hands, Ajax? I was hurt. I just wanted to help it, but it died. It's all my fault. It is not your fault, my love. It died because it was weak. But this is the world, Ajax. Only the strong survive. The weak get cast aside to die. You are not weak. You are strong, my crown princess, and you do not cry. Now wipe your tears. I don't want to see you cry again. Do you understand? Yes. Now get rid of that thing and wash your hands. Did you not hear me, child? Yes, mother. My happy sprite was still on. I am so sorry, y'all. A niece! Baby. Absolute baby. Precious baby. She's very sweet. Boop the cheek. Where am I? Oh, well, this isn't my room. Exclamation marks. She is so good at forgetting things. My hand flies to my chest where the little glass slipper hangs from my neck. Still here. Are you okay, miss? This girl is the maid that tore Dolores' dress, the one I fired for her clumsiness. Miss? To think that I would meet her again here, like this. Leave me alone. ... Right, of course. Here's some salve I made for you. It'll help with the pain. haven't thought at all, have you, Ice Princess? You! Suddenly, there she is. Dolores stands before me with a snide smile, looking happy with herself. She is the cause of everything I've been through. Well, actually, redacted. All the pain, heartache, and hunger, it is her fault. I try to stand, thinking to give the witch a piece of my mind, but as soon as my feet touch the floor, pain shoots up my legs. Congratulations! You're just like Ariel in the original Little Mermaid fairy tale. I end up falling back to the bed. Ow! You should be more grateful to the girl you just scared away. She's been taking care of you for the past 2 days. 2 days? I've been passed out for 2 days? I am suddenly vibrating with anger. Remove the curse. Now. Ha! Do you think you can just command me to remove the curse in your best princess voice? What do you want? Gold? What I want is worth more than all the gold you can summon in Angiel, princess. Besides, haven't you read your fairy tales? The caster cannot take a curse back. You need to focus on breaking the curse yourself if you want your life back. Mother burned the books before I could read more than 1 or 2 of them. I don't think either involved curses, just genies and trading away your voice for legs. Technically, that second one does, in fact, involve a curse. But, you know, semantics. Ah, it's good that you're awake, princess. Parfait, should you really be up and about? Don't fuss, I'm feeling much better. Are you a witch as well? Oh no, my name is Parfait and I'm a fairy. A witch and a fairy in one room, being friendly with one another? Impossible. Well, you see, redacted. Oh, look at her face. You weren't expecting that at all, were you, princess? What is going on? I'm sure you have many questions, princess. How do you know I am the princess? Don't be silly. She's a fairy. Of course she knows. I promise we'll do our best to answer your questions. I don't even know where to start. Well, I do! Poke! Anyways, let's see. I'll be kind to chat. I'll actually go through all of the questions. Why was I cursed? Seriously, you're really going to ask that? I wouldn't have asked if I knew the answer. You have such a temper on you. Very well, this one's got a simple answer. It's because you're a cold-hearted, cruel, wicked princess who deserves to be punished. Delora, a curse is the only way to force you to change your horrid ways. Delora, you could have put that more nicely. I'm pretty sure I was already being nice. You were not, in fact. I have very strong feelings about Delora, and the vast majority of them are not positive. Change? Why do I need to change? Are you being completely unaware of how heartless you are to other people? The coldness you show to your stepfamily and your father? The way you treat Princess Emmeline, why would they need to be treated any differently? You need to prove that you have some goodness in you, princess. Some smidge of kindness. Lie. People only show you kindness when they want something from you. The instant they get what they want, they'll just throw you away. What else would you like to know? How do I break the curse? The necklace you've got is one of Cinderella's glass slippers. To break the curse, you must get the second slipper. Complete the pair. And how do I do that? By doing 3 good deeds. There we go. I registered that as being said by Delora. I am so sorry. What? It's a very easy thing to do. At least, for someone who knows how to be good. 3 good deeds? What does that even mean? I wouldn't even know where to start. Take heart, princess. Goodness is innate in everyone. Are you sure that's the case with this one? I want to dump cold water on Delora's head. Delora, you are not helping. I'm a witch, and I think I have more goodness in my big toe than she has in her entire body. No, you're just being mean. So true. For every good deed you accomplish, you will get a piece of the glass slipper. When you've gotten all 3, you'll complete the pair and the curse will break. Simple. I suggest you start by polishing that attitude of yours. What else would you like to know? I need to take my allergy meds. I will be right back. I am returned. Hello, hello. Okay. What happens if I don't break the curse? I think you know the answer to that one already, Princess. What else would you like to know? Why are you two working together? To answer that, we'll have to give you a bit of a history lesson. Oh, I've got this. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there were 2 crystals. Dramatics aside, there's one crystal in the kingdom called the Crystallum Lucis. It is powered by happiness and love. The other is the Crystallum Tenebrarum, powered by fear and anger. The strongest of the witches is the Tenebrarum bearer. The strongest of the fairies is the Lucis bearer. Parfait is the Lucis bearer. I take in Parfait's frail and sickly appearance. She is the strongest fairy? The Great War greatly damaged me. My powers are a fraction of what they used to be. And with no child, I have no successor to my burden. What does a bearer do? The bearers regulate the energy of the crystals and keep the balance between darkness and light. For centuries, the fairies and witches lived in harmony with the humans of the kingdom, until a certain human decided to be a pest. Who was he? I knew him as Hans Gabriel Grimm. He wrote the fairy tales. And he started the feud between the witches and the fairies in the process. How could a single person have so much power? It was the power of his words. In Grimm's stories, the witches were always evil. The humans naturally grew to fear and hate them. They began to hunt them. Didn't the witches fight back? We aren't allowed to use our powers to cause harm. But that all changed when the Tenebrarum bearer decided revenge was more important than our promise. The witches took over the kingdom. They created the fairy tale curse to spread even more sadness and anger, to fill the human heart with negative emotions. All to fuel the power of the Tenebrarum. The delicate balance of harmony between the crystals was broken. The witches in the Tenebrarum grew far stronger than they were ever meant to be. We had no choice but to fight. And then the Great War happened. The Tenebrarum bearer was eventually defeated. The Great War was ended with the help of an unexpected ally, but many lives were lost. The good witches suffered horribly. We still have to stay hidden in hopes of having any kind of peace. Are you trying to make me believe that there are good witches? The Tenebrarum can poison a heart and mind into darkness and cruelty. The witches put themselves at risk in working with the Tenebrarum, in maintaining harmony. Some, inevitably, are corrupted. Many good witches were corrupted during the war. Most remain that way. Many do not believe it, but witches can be just as kind as fairies. And yet it wasn't a fairy that cursed me. You're just gonna keep coming back to this. I've done good by cursing you, princess. You'll thank me when you've broken it. Delora was not corrupted by the Tenebrarum. She's as good as they come. Arigato gozaimasu. Hopefully you'll come to see that for yourself. Mostly in Waltz's route. Mostly. I doubt it. Apart from my own inherent goodness, Parfait and I are working together because we have a common goal. Which is... Witches? And to restore the balance between darkness and light. 3 good deeds and I get my life back. Easier said than done. You said Cinderella, didn't you? Didn't you just go to a ball and find a prince? What does doing good have to do with that? Going to a ball, finding a prince, it's all so old-fashioned. No fun in that. Cinderella is a girl with a pure heart. She's always willing to help others, even when they are cruel to her. Anyway, I've brought some clothes for you. I'll leave them on the table. We'll be waiting outside. There are some people I'd like you to meet. Karma! Karma! Nowhere near as painful as they had been 2 days before. Well, I should hope so. You haven't been on them for 2 days. My phone is yelling at me, informing me that it is 4 p.m. Here's some salve I made for you. It'll help with the pain. Yay! Why would she even care? I was the reason she lost her job at the palace. She doesn't remember that. Don't ignore the salve. Salve is good for you. Dresses nowhere near as luxurious as the ones that I wore in the palace, but still it is far improved from my rags. Everything is improvement from rags. All my life I've never had to lift a finger. And now I will not let them see how much they have rattled me. I refuse to break. Just watch me. I will free myself from this curse. Ah yes, this place. There were several people in the room chatting amiably with each other. I noticed the girl that had left me the salve by the counter, serving drinks. But as soon as the people in the room notice me, the room falls into immediate silence. ... Well, look at what we have here. The Ice Princess herself. Huh? They know who I am? I didn't think it was true. Cursed for cold-heartedness. As to be expected. You remember who I am, and yet you still treat me like this. Well, you aren't really a princess anymore, are you? You're one of us now, girl. Everyone, please, you shouldn't be treating a newcomer like this. Princess, let me apologize. They mean no offense. Oh, they definitely do. They sure do. I cannot believe that. Not when the people Parfait is referring to simply smirk and shrug as I meet their gazes. What is this place? Welcome to the Marchand Tavern, a home for those with the fairy tale curse. You make it sound like some kind of holiday house. Don't ruin my moment, Delora. Marchand Tavern? You know, I always thought it should be called the Marchand Inn. You know, like you're marching in. I have killed Valora once again. The Marchand was built 3 years ago when the number of cursed in Angiel continued to rise. The goal is to gather those affected so they might help each other break their curse. Of course, I am also here to provide help as necessary. Only the cursed and those allied with our cause can stay here. The evil and the wicked can never find this place. Au contraire, redacted. Most of the people here are cursed? How come these people remember who I am? The cursed are not affected by the conditions of someone else's curse. Your condition is simple. Everyone has forgotten you are the crown princess. But because these people here are cursed, they still remember your title. It goes without saying that fairies and witches are also not affected. Come, princess, let me introduce you to the few boarders we have at the Marchand. Parfait beckons the serving girl over. This is Anise. She helps out in the Marchand and does most of the cooking. I'm sure you understand why she's working here now. I believe she deserves an apology. Miss Halara, what are you talking about? Don't you worry your sweet little head over it. You don't remember what this ice princess did to you. Huh? I have nothing to apologize for. Clumsiness does not befit a palace maid. I only did what was necessary. Well, it's nice to meet you, Princess. I'm Anise Willow. I when she first fully introduced herself, I struggled to read that. I read it as a nice willow, not a niece, because I just blacked out that first N. I hope we get along. ... Really? This is how you're going to start doing good? I don't believe I asked for your opinion. Please, you two, no fighting. She started it. I hold my tongue as Parfait leads me to two people whose faces are incredibly familiar. These two are excellent. These two are 10 out of 10. This is Jurian Valiente and Garland Belrod. The bell. It's rotting. This is what happens at the end of Untitled Goose Game. How did you know? Both of you were in the Order of Caldera. That's right. They were two of Sir Alcaster's best knights. It was a big surprise when they both left a year ago. I only found out recently that it was because they acted against Sir Alcaster's orders. Well, actually, redacted. They were stripped of their titles and dishonorably discharged from service. What are you two doing here? We help the fairies. They and Denise are exceptions and are allowed in this tavern without the curse. Jurian and Garland lend us their strength to help protect the Marchen. Protect? From the witches. They do anything to make sure their curses remain unbroken. And what about you? I am an exception. Also, I'm good. You keep forgetting the good part. Remember, not all witches are evil. Your curse is a test. A test? Originally, the wicked were cursed so that they could learn to change. Their curses were meant to teach them a lesson. I'm hoping your curse will teach you a lesson too, Ice Princess. I really am only trying to help you. I don't need you to show me how to change. I just want my life back. Well, you see, if you wait a few months, well, to do that, you'll have to break your curse. Try and make some friends, Princess. They might be able to help you break your curse. Oh, I'd love to hang around and watch the princess try to be friendly. We have work to do, Delora. Fine. Try not to make any more enemies, Princess. Well, she hasn't tried to make any in the first place. The instant Parfait and Delora leave the room, the temperature drops several degrees. Now that I'm alone, I feel the cold stares return. Disgust. Contempt. As if I am the reason they are cursed and have to take refuge in the Marchen in the first place. Redacted, redacted, redacted. Redacted, redacted, redacted. Redacted. Thank you for your time. Make friends? All I've ever had are my dolls. I've never needed friends. I will break this curse on my own. I was told it was rude to stare. One man suddenly stands up, the anger apparent on his face. His hands clench and unclench into fists as he glares at me pointedly. Jurian and Garland place themselves in front of me, shielding me from the man. You know the rules. What happened in the past stays in the past. And no one is allowed to harm anyone else in the margin. If you cannot comply, you are no longer welcome here.
Oof.
No matter. The Ice Princess will get what's coming to her. I would love to know what's up with this guy specifically. I don't think you ever find out. He throws one last glare my way before sitting down again. Break the rules and you'll get what's coming to you. That goes for everyone here. Jurian's tone is cold and firm. There is no doubt that she means what she says. So these are the great knights of the Order of Caldera. The marching begins to settle down, and everyone eventually goes back to their conversations and meals. I walk toward an empty table, realizing that I am being deliberately ignored. I become immersed in my thoughts as I sit down. One thought, however, comes to me immediately. They hate me. They hate me somehow when I've only ever left the palace twice in my life. How did this happen? The only people who treated me with any respect were Anise, Jurian, and Garland. Is it because they cannot remember who I am? Maybe being in the margin isn't such a good idea. I doubt anyone here wants to help me break my curse. They'd probably rather see me suffer under its weight. 3 good deeds? How am I supposed to accomplish 3 when I don't even know if I can even accomplish 1? May I join you? Karma! Karma! Ah! I love Karma! I look up and stare in shock at the beautiful lady from the toy shop.
I just heard your screams of delight from the living room.
Yeah, it'd be like that. Her beauty still manages to take my breath away. But what is she doing here? You were in the toy shop. Ah, yes, I was there picking up some items for a friend. I'm humbled you still remember me. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Miss Karma. Your name is Karma? I'm having flashbacks to a Taylor Swift song. Give me a moment. Okay. A suitable name for someone as beautiful as me, no? Karma is an 80s song reference. Karma, your narcissism is going to scare the princess away. Oh, you are that magician boy. Boy. Oh, how appropriate. Boy. Call me that one more time and I'll ruin that pretty face of yours. You would hit a lady? How savage. Anyway, I'm Waltz Cresswell. I have the Neverland curse. What about you, princess? What's your fairy tale curse? Does everyone share what their curse is? We talk about it freely in the margin. The whole point is helping each other break our curses after all. Hard to do that if we keep our fairy tales quiet. He pauses, then narrows his eyes slightly. Well, some people keep their fairy tales a secret. He eyes Karma briefly, cocking an eyebrow. The smile never leaves Karma's face. Has anyone managed to break their curse? I've been told that a few have. A few? That's not very reassuring. Well, at least the curses can be broken. I cannot particularly say that reassures me either. What ails you, darling? Is it your curse? You could talk to us about it. Tell us what it is. Cinderella. Oh, goodness, Cinderella. It's okay, Karma. It's still not as bad as yours. That explains the nature of your curse. Only it's been reversed, hasn't it? Riches to rags. That's one way of putting it. Karma, you're not helping. You really are better off ignoring him, Princess. He mostly speaks nonsense. He? Princess? Parfai's voice takes me by surprise. I hadn't even noticed her entering the room again. Sorry, I'm trying not to laugh. And failing miserably. May I speak with you? I'd like you to meet someone, though I'm sure you already know him quite well. Hello, Rod. So you really are cursed. I was the one that gave Sebi to Rod so that he still had some way to voice his opinions. Sebi? Short for Sebastian. Cute, isn't it? I have a very specific set voice in my head that I always hear Sebi speaking in, but I can't do it.
Oh no!
It's like, imagine if a frog could talk, and that's how I hear Sebi speaking. Okay? Just keep that in mind. It's nice to meet you, Princess. Sebi's voice changes when it greets me. The tone it uses is lower whenever it speaks for Rod. Perhaps that's what Rod's voice actually sounds like? Wait, if he remembers me, does that mean... The mermaid's curse. What? That is my curse. Rod has been mute all this time because he's cursed? Aha! 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 Of course they know, MC. They're not terrible. Just, obviously, they are my family. Even the king? And everything is awkward for everyone again. I hate this. Of course you're the only one he never told. What would you expect? I didn't think you'd particularly care either way. That is true. That is fair. ... He is not wrong. Yet I can't believe I didn't know. I was left out once again. Yeah, see, the treatment between the MC and literally everyone around her is just a self-perpetuating cycle. She's cold to other people because everyone acts like they hate her, and then everyone hates her because she's cold to everyone.
This is what but she wasn't.
That's literally what I said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Repeating.
Wouldn't you like to know, other boy? I have been trying to help Rod with his curse. That's why he comes to the march-in from time to time. I don't even want... Anyway, I only came here today to confirm that you were truly cursed. I wanted to see it with my own eyes. Wasn't it painfully obvious when you woke up one morning and then she simply just was not there at breakfast? That's kind of stupid. How are things in the palace? You don't want to know. Like I said, you don't want to know. Aha! My guy, that is simply not what you say. I don't care if I get the right answer for Rod. I really, really don't. You have no right to start acting the victim now. Not when you've treated my family with such disrespect. Well, you see, she felt disrespected by you, so... You know... The only reason I didn't say anything before is because Emmeline didn't want me to. Emmeline is precious. Emmeline is a precious baby that deserves all of the love and respect in the world. She is so sweet. I love her. I don't have to pretend to like you. You never pretended to like her. Don't lie. I'm going to return to the palace now. What, Val?
Good riddance.
For real. It's okay, MC. Don't cry. It's okay. Her very existence has been erased in the palace. They've never known you. That doesn't mean they're happy without you. Au contraire, parfait! What did I expect? Why did you bring me here? The people in the marchand, I shouldn't have left you alone in there. I'm sorry. You knew how they felt about me. What have I ever done to them? Now isn't the right time to explain. Sins of the father. That's what you've done to them. It's sins of the father. Or rather, sins of the mother, technically. When will it ever be the right time? So many things have already happened to you. I need you to be patient, Ajax.
No.
Patience is not my strong suit, Parfait. Has the prince already left? Yes, he has. Princess, we'll talk about this later. For now, you must focus on breaking your curse. Did I miss something? No. ... Right. Maybe the fairy's right. I don't think I'm ready to find out how I made so many people hate me. What you should do with her is cease making nearly so many snide remarks. You've got nowhere to go, right? She is right. I think back to the days I spent on the streets and shiver. I will do anything so long as I don't have to go back there. The princess can save the merchant with me and the rest of my boarders. I'd almost forgotten what hope felt like. She really said... But you'll have to work in exchange for a room. Immediately deflates. I celebrated too soon. What? Magic has its limitations, just like anything else. Money doesn't appear out of thin air, not even for a fairy. The march doesn't attract many customers, since only the curse and a few others can enter. I sell my potions here and there, but I have several hungry mouths to feed, and my funds are tight. I thought fairies lived in luxury. Parfait, are you broke? Ouch, even the Ice Princess can tell. And yet you still take people in. That's always been how Parfait operates. She's good-natured to a fault. I'm told suffocating beneath my debt will be what kills me.
Yeah.
Why don't you just leave? I assume you make enough to take care of yourself. I forgot about that line. If karma can be useful, anyone can. I have yet to see karma be anything but useless. Princess, you're more than welcome to stay if you're willing to help out. It's the least you can do in exchange for a roof over your head and 3 meals a day. Oh, and shoes. Do I even have a choice? The answer is no. Oh no, not sleeplessness. Nothing at all like the bed I had in the palace. Oh no! What I would give for my old bed again, for any of the comforts of home. I miss my dolls. Lady Parfait! Lady Parfait! Yay! He is coming! One of the guys that I do not like. What is going on? I leave my room to investigate. Some of the other marching boarders, Waltz, Julian, and Garland, are sitting on the settee looking anxious. I don't actually know how to pronounce that word.
Settee.
Settee? Is it actually settee?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See, I think it's French, which means for all I know it could be satay.
I mean, depends on who you ask. Some say settee, some say settee.
What's happening? Sorry, did we wake you? No, but the noises Garland was making would have woken the dead. Julian and I found an injured man while we were doing our rounds. We brought him here. An injured man? Wait, what were you doing outside? It's almost 1 in the morning. Nothing you need to worry about. Yet. Lady Parfait and Anise are tending to the man now. These people, will they just help anyone they find on the streets? What if this man is dangerous? And karma's dangerous too, it's fine. It evens out. Do you think the witches got to him? It's possible. We'll have to find out when he wakes up. The next day, Parfait reveals that the man only suffered minor head injuries. She says that she expects him to wake soon. I look at the tray of food in my hands. Anise has asked me to bring it up to the stranger's room while she finishes the rest of her cooking. I would never have been asked to do this in the palace. Well, tragic, you're not in the palace anymore, bestie. Goodness, what's that portray done to you to deserve that look? ... I must say that it's odd to see the princess doing nice for someone. What do you want? I have something to ask the man that was brought in last night. Seeing as you're being good enough to deliver breakfast, I thought I'd just tag along with you. If you're going, just bring this tray up yourself. You are not in any position to delegate your duties to me, Miss Ajax. Come on, our guest must be famished. Seeing no way out, I followed Delora to the spare room the man had been put in. Come in. He's very pretty. right up until he opens his mouth. I thought the man would have been old, but to my surprise he looks young, probably in his early 20s. Actually! Dearly beloved. He seems lost in reverie as he stares at a small notebook. Good morning. Good to see you're awake and breathing. Oh no, chat died.
Dead?
My chat died specifically. The man looks up at her when she speaks. The instant he sees us, his eyes widen. Oh no, he's about to open his mouth. Why is he staring at us like that? Am I dead? What? I'm in heaven, or maybe you two are angels that have fallen out of it?
Shut up, man.
I see. What can a humble gentleman like myself do for you lovely ladies?
Got the train to the back run.
Ah, you could join me on this bed. It's very comfortable and there's plenty of room for the both of you. He is so... I want to throw my wrist rest for my mouse at him.
Corny jail, funk.
This is one of those occasions where I need say-so knife. Princess? Ah, of course. Such a beautiful lady could only be a princess. Look at the noble way you hold up the tray. Can I throw the tray at him? I'm tempted to let you. Feisty as well? Oh, be still, my beating heart. Yes, agreed, Kyrie. Huh? You... Oh, he's awake! Another lovely lady has entered my chambers? I don't think my heart can handle the perfection of 3 of you at once. He's so stupid! Go to horny jail, lest I stab you with say-so knife. I think I know how Casanova here got those head injuries. Some lady decided she'd had enough of his rubbish and wanted to punish him. Delora, patience. He may not even be in the right state of mind right now. Oh no, he's just like that. He did take injuries to the head after all. Oh no, he's just like that. The man finally stops to look just at me. He narrows his eyes and stares so hard I almost want to slap him. Why didn't you? What? You're familiar. But no, it's impossible. Aren't you the crown princess? What are you doing here? Exclamation marks. If he knows, then he's... Well, he's definitely not a witch or a fairy. Can only mean one thing if he recognizes the ice princess. What is your name, good sir? I would answer any questions you ask of me, madam, but... The man looks down at the notebook in his hand. I don't remember. Amnesia? I know everything about Angiel, and yet I don't know the first thing about myself. Except that I have the Rumpelstiltskin curse. Rumpelstiltskin? Is that a fairy tale? I knew it. He's got the fairy tale curse. Fairy tale curse? Do you remember how to break it? From what I remember, I need to somehow collect 3 memories and get them to appear in this journal as entries. He shows us the notebook he's been holding on to since we entered the room. My first memory is of waking up and holding this. I thought there would be information in here, but it's empty. There are a grand total of 2 reasons to play this man's route. 1, learning about how his curse operates is really fun. 2, I think you have to play his route to unlock, Waltz and Fritz's routes. Those are the 2 reasons to play his route. Oh, also very comedic. Another victim of the curse. You must be tired. Ajax will leave your breakfast here and we'll give you some time to yourself. We will be outside if you need anything else. Rumpelstiltskin. What is that fairy tale about? Delora does not do a good job of hiding her laughter. She snorts and I cross my arms, embarrassed. Mother burned the fairy tales in the palace before I got the chance to read all of them. Fine, I'll keep it short. Once upon a time, there was a girl that was said to be able to spin straw into gold. The king found her and locked her up in a tower. He said he wouldn't let her out until she turned all of the straw in the room into gold. But the girl was just a regular human girl. She knew she would never be able to turn the straw into gold, and feared that she would be locked up forever. That was when an odd little man appeared before her, and offered to do the job for her if she gave him something in return. The girl gave him her necklace, and the man spent the rest of the night spinning the straw into gold. However, the girl wasn't released. The second night, she was given more straw to spin, and the little man appeared once more. This time, she gave him her ring. On the third night, the king ordered her to spin the straw one last time, and if she did, she would be released and made his queen. However, that night the girl had nothing left to give the little man, so they made an agreement. He would spin the straw into gold for her, so long as she gave him her first child. I personally never understood why the girl would want to marry the king in the first place. Hush, I'm trying to tell a story here. Years passed, and the queen finally gave birth to her first child. That night, the odd little man returned and demanded his due, but the queen did not want to give up her child. The man then said that he wouldn't take the child if the queen was able to guess his name in 3 days. The man's name was Rumpelstiltskin. Did she guess it? Oh yeah. The night before her time was officially up, the queen was drawn to the forest by the sound of a little voice. She saw the little man celebrating his upcoming victory, singing about how nobody had or ever would guess his real name, which was Rumpelstiltskin. He does not sound particularly smart. So agrees the general populace. Sometimes I wonder how Hans was able to come up with such tall tales. Well, the Marchen is opening soon. I expect another busy day. Especially busy for you, Ajax. You need to start coming up with good deeds. The amnesiac Casanova was allowed to stay at the Marchen with the other boarders. Because he still seemed capable, Parfait sent him to work as one of the Marchen's servers. Anis's protests that he remain in bed fell on deaf ears. Parfait couldn't very well throw him out, not well knowing that he had nowhere to go. I would be incapable of showing him such kindness given all of the nonsense he spouts at us. The people that frequent the Marchen began to steadily ignore me altogether, like I do not exist. It is better than the stares and the hateful looks. Rumple, you aren't here to flirt! But this lovely lady is unattended. Sir Rumple, please, you're making me blush. Because the man couldn't remember his name, he fashioned one from his own curse. Rumple. I think it suits him. Because he appears permanently rumpled. I will never understand Parfait. This amorous waste of space is about as useful as karma. Less so, actually, at the moment. I've returned! Speak of the devil. Did you miss me? Karma had left abruptly yesterday, saying that she had... Whoops. Hang on. Saying that she had something very important to take care of. Waltz trails in after her now, carrying several boxes in his arms. Poor Waltz! Why am I carrying these? Because you made me run that errand for you at the toy shop the other day, and because gentlemen carry things for ladies. I'm going to drop them now. Those boxes contain very important contents. Welcome home, Miss Karma. Nice to see you've survived the trip, Waltz. Thank you, Anis. I love them. So this is our new housemate? We have not had the opportunity to meet. I am... Oh, I love this scene. Oh, this is so funny. We are all surprised when Rumple suddenly reaches out to grab Karma's hand. My life before this moment has been a depressing monochrome. Now that you have entered my bleak existence, I see everything in beautiful, blazing color. It's because of the red hair. And nothing shines more brightly, more vividly than you. It's because of the red hair. I am Rumple, my sweet. Let us talk of marriage. I stare at Karma, waiting for her to flirt back. At the very least, I expect her to wave Rumple away for being a fool. But she remains eerily silent. Answer, my angel, I beg of you. Keep. Say the word and it is done. Your filthy hands off of me! Not again. I would never be interested in the likes of you. God, I'd give him a good beating like the one you gave to me. My queen, there is no need for violence. What did you call me? Please calm down. Rumple is still recovering. What is going on? Karma is a man. Doesn't take kindly to being flirted with. Or proposed to. She is a man? But your voice, your face, your breasts, there are none. That's what you're focusing on? Pervert. I need say-so knife. I need say-so knife. I wish I had say-so knife. I worship all aspects of the female form, but my particular favorite has always been... Ow! Do yourself a favor and shut up. I never would have known, but why would he do this? Curses, darling. They work in mysterious ways. Don't look at me like that. I have my reasons. Is it because of your curse? Yes. I am undone. My heart is in pieces. You knew him for 10 minutes. For those that can hear the music of their heart like I, it takes only a look to fall madly, irretrievably in love. I must leave. My heart will need time to heal. What's his face? Oh, the Martian attracts all sorts, doesn't it? That one is entirely Parfait's fault. All right, nothing to see here, back to work. Karma, a man. It is not fair that he's so beautiful as a woman. Real! Freaking drag queens, man! I can't do this! If the female population of Angiel knew the truth, Karma would be hunted down for making the rest of us pale in comparison. Anise, being good, I suppose, prepared a special lunch to welcome the newest Martian boarders. We have all been invited to the private dining room. Oh no. Give me a minute, everyone. I need a second. I know what's... Okay, I am back, and also I will be ending stream as soon as we finish this chapter. Hello, Rod. What do you want? Prince Rod, perfect timing. Please join us for lunch. I only came to talk to you, Lady Parfait. But I'm hungry, and I've no wish to make you wait while I eat. Come, join us. Please, Your Highness, I've made too much. As usual, you must help us finish. Very well. Rumple, shut up. A cursed princess and a cursed prince. What an eccentric collection of friends you have, Lady Parfait. I wouldn't say they were eccentric, necessarily. You're the most eccentric one here, Rumple. Really now. I sit silently in my chair. I am uncomfortable around so many people. Even when Mother was alive, I had all my meals alone, since my parents were always too busy to sit down for meals with me. The meals with Ophelia and her children were also always awkward and silent. Somehow the atmosphere here is lively and friendly, even though I barely know anyone here. Is something wrong? Excuse me? You've barely touched your food. Don't you like it? Dolores said this was one of your favorites. I'm just not used to eating with company, that's all. They say that sharing a meal brings the family closer together. Carlin. I apologize. Closer together, huh? So, have you made any progress on how to do those good deeds, Princess? There is no way I'm admitting that I don't even know how to complete one. Oh, I forgot. You're not so good on the doing good front. You are not very helpful. Why don't you ask someone to teach you how to do good? What? Well, that's not something you hear every day. As in, take some kind of lessons? If you're having so much trouble on your own, you should ask someone to give you some advice or teach you. It's as simple as that. What is this I hear? The princess needs advice? Well then, she's in luck. I happen to give the most excellent advice, and believe me when I say I can teach almost anything, including swordsmanship. Oh, that's spoilers. Ignore that, chat! Ignore that, chat! You heard nothing! The princess is indeed lucky, as I am available for teaching duties. No doubt I'd be the better choice, as I don't go about deceiving the world. Excuse me? Ooh, the girls are fighting! From one-sided flirting to bitter enemies, and all in the span of 10 minutes. It was 10 minutes, well, it's not even a few hours. The man broke my heart! Anyway, I'd also be happy to help you in any way I can, Princess. I would waltz! I would accept! And I don't know if I could play your Rin and Evermore right off the bat. Sobs. I'm sure your stepbrother would be happy to help as well. He would not. He would rather die. I don't think I would make the best teacher for this sort of thing. I only teach others how to fight. Never mind the fact that Jurian herself still struggles to be good. What? You're lucky, aren't you? So many people are willing to help you. Why? Why are you all willing to help me? That's what we do at the Marchen. We help each other. Lesson number 1. Doing good means helping whenever one can. Just let any of us know if you want our help. Trust no one but yourself. You need not care for anyone but yourself. This is what Mother in the last few years have taught me. I have always been alone, and it is easier that way, and yet, these strangers, these people that I've only known for a few days, are so willing to help me when they will gain nothing in return. Is this the goodness I was meant to see, Father? ... How can I even begin to trust and care for others when I have forgotten how to do so? I am slowly beginning to understand what I must do. Alright, next chapter. Okay, so I have been going for 3 hours. Oh, hush, desktop audio. I've been going for like 3 hours, and I am very quickly running out of steam for reading, so I'm going to end stream here, and I'm going to make some adjustments to my schedule for tomorrow, day after, and then next week. So, that aside, thank you all for coming, and I will see you all tomorrow for more of this. Bye bye!